from then onwards, you see kids, and they get bought their first go-kart at 4, and they can actually start racing at 6 now. I think it used to be 8 when I started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, at 6 years old, I could barely ride a bike or walk properly, and they're being thrown in a go-kart with capabilities of doing 50 miles an hour, racing with grids of God knows how many, 30, 40, with budgets of, I dread to think, at 6. It's the landscape of motorsport has changed completely since 2008, 2009.
For sure. For me, it's the level of professionalism that some of those kids are, like the seriousness that they're taking it with, because I don't think I have such a problem with people starting early, and doing like bambino karts at the age of 6 or whatever. But it's the fact that now, when I've done some driver coaching and karting with kids at 8, 9, first of all, I don't think you should be getting coached that young, but
No.
I'm not going to say no to a job. And
bit of cash.
they have like their own fully painted lids, and pretty much everything is brand new, proper engines, 2 or 3 spares in the van, and it's like you don't really need to take it that seriously from so young.
No, I mean, I kind of look back sometimes and think, did I actually miss out at all starting at 15, 16? I mean, obviously, the time in the seat, so to speak, I did. But I mean, I always kind of think that, I had the ability to just grow up and be a kid, go to school as a normal kid does. And then I didn't get the chance to, or the opportunity to get, messed up, or to get sort of distracted by the professionalism, like you say. Because it's like, I mean, it's they take it so seriously, and I don't want to like throw shade on that, because that in WSK and CRK or whatever it's called now, it's quite serious stuff. But I don't know. I just think there's do you see that video of that lad in the European Championship or the World Championships where he got knocked off and he threw the pod at the guys who were driving past?
How bad was that?
Yeah,
he was a bit old. He was an older guy, wasn't he? He's been karting for a while. He's just
I think you're right. He's 20. He was 21, and the kid he was trying to have a fight with or whatever was 16. But back to the age thing, I agree that starting young is fine, but then let them have some fun. They're already doing these Instagram posts like they're just got out of the car at a Formula One Grand Prix and they've got to do BBC and ITV and all this, and they're trying to do that already when they should just be getting in, seeing if they're fast or not, without the coaching, have some fun. And cost limitations then would be a lot easier, because you haven't got, I need the best engine, I need this, I need that at that age. And I think that would hopefully then filter up and keep the costs more in check. And it seems like a common thing. We're always talking about costs in motorsport in general and in karting, and we have done on previous podcasts, but it's because it's such at the forefront of everyone's mind on trying to make it better for the new generation to actually open up and for them to be able to afford it, because as you know, getting your dad to spend XYZ is bloody hard.
It's just naturally it's a fundamental problem with motorsport, isn't it? The kit's always going to be expensive, but you can definitely make it worse for yourself or easier. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, you could be some serious debt if you take karting so seriously, until when your kid gets to 15, 16 years old and wants to go into a car, and you're already probably plus 1 million.
We've all heard the horror stories, haven't we? Of parents taking out mortgages on the house and all sorts.
It should just be for fun, especially at national level to begin with.
Completely.